Okay, Janet, the question some of our viewers will be asking is,
Yeah.
why bread? I came to eat food. Why should I even
Yeah,
bother taking the bread before?
Yeah, that's true. But you see, bread goes with what? So I said before, you could have breakfast, you could have lunch. When you're having bread, you may have bread to support your hot meal. Okay, let's say you've had cereal.
Soup.
So to support your hot meal, like your egg and your bacon and stuff, you want to have bread because you can't take bread and yam.
I'm talking about dinner.
So now dinner and lunch.
About...
So bread is an accompaniment of salad or soup. Of course, you can take the soup alone, you can take the salad alone, but they just feel that it just goes with bread, you know, if you take them together. And people do, you know, it depends on how you want to eat your meal. If you don't want to get a clogged up stomach, you may leave the bread. Some people just don't want to take bread because it's too fattening. But ideally, salad goes very well with bread rolls, not toast, or not bread, sliced bread, or soup. Yes, and even at that, I have to add here now, because I've seen this, I've been called by clients as well. When you're taking soup, do not dunk your bread inside the soup.
Come on.
You know? Yeah, because we see that quite a bit. So don't dunk your bread inside the soup. If you're at home, why not? But when you're outside in public, specifically, you know, don't dunk your bread. Just that's the way they normally eat bread.
Either in the
butter
soup
or without
in your tea.
Yes, or even in your tea. But you know, it's not compulsory to add butter. Some people use olive oil as well, or some people don't use anything at all. But in terms of eating the bread, you have to break them off, bite-sized pieces at a time, and then eat it. Put it down, take it when you want it next, but don't break them into little pieces, you know, and then take it like that. No. But like I said before, butter knife is the easiest knife to use when you're buttering your bread. So do you want to try that?
Yeah. Let me, so.
There you go, with your butter.
Up. I have my bread here. So.
You take your piece of butter.
There you go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good.
Side.
So good. So your butter, you take
Drop
a small
that.
piece.
Take a small piece.
Yep.
Take that up. Okay, she doesn't want to use
Yeah.
butter.
There you go. A little bit of butter.
Aha.
And mwah.
And then.
Yummy.
Nice. Yummy.
Nice.
So what?
There you go.
Now that's for the regular bread.
Yeah.
Now that's a scone.
Yes. Now with scones, you know, with scones they normally have jam or cream.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but you can put butter as well. But likewise too, you need to break a piece off.
But you know the scones are somewhat hard.
Yeah. Well, soft scones are nice, you know, but you have to be very careful with scones because most times, if they have served it with cream inside already, it's almost like a burger. So when you're eating it, you have to be wary of crumbs and even the cream going on your body.
Again, you also advise not to use your two hands. So
At
you just hold this, okay, let's just say this as it is now. So I'm just supposed to hold it that way.
I would even suggest just break it piece by piece. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's hard.
This is hard, yes.
Yeah, this is hard. And then no butter, no jam, so.
So then again, what
No
about the
cream in
croissant?
it.
No
So
cream
with
in it.
croissant, because croissant is made with butter, you might not want to add any more butter to that at all because it is full of butter. But in this sense, it's much softer. Likewise, too, you can't take that croissant and hold it like a burger to eat. Your best thing is to break it off, bite-sized pieces at a time, put the rest down, and then eat it. That's a decent way to eat.
Looks like I'm
There you
the test subject.
Test it. There you go. Yep. There you go.
And that was supposed to be on my plate, though, not in
Precisely.
the basket.
But what's most important is never make a burger while you're at the dinner table. And that is slicing the bread into two, putting the butter, and eating with both hands.
But what if you just tell the stewards or the cooks
Yeah.
to make you a burger instead?
Yeah, exactly. If you're having a burger, you know you're having a burger. But if this bread is in the bread section and you want bread to accompany your meal, you have to be very mindful of how you eat the bread. Because even that big dinner roll is likely going to clog your stomach up if you're not too careful. So sometimes go for the right size. So,
Bread.
And the fresher the bread, the better. You'll always enjoy fresh bread, you know. So,
Feeling hungry already.
but just one thing you must remember, you know, is bread on the left.
Appetizer for you, is it?
For lunch.
This is an appetizer for you.
Yeah, but I'm feeling,
Hungry.
yeah.
Okay.
So you want to tell the producers to get the meal ready?
You still have some time to do before you can have your lunch. So let's finish the program, okay?
Yeah, but this is interesting.
But then again, you only toast sliced bread, or sometimes you can toast your bagel. dinner rolls don't need to be toasted. The fresher they are,
What
the
if you choose to?
to toast.
Yeah, you could decide.
How are you going to toast
How is it going to toast?
You could just use the bread knife and slice it and then toast it.
Slice a bun.
Yeah, some people do that. I've seen someone actually do it. He actually walked up to the table, picked up the bread, used his plate.
The bun?
Really?
The bread roll.
Sliced it. Had like, sorry, where's that scarf? So using this. So he actually
cut it into two, and then put it into. It would get stuck in the toaster, and
he made 3 slices from this and put it inside the toaster, and stood there. Cause I was standing behind him, so he stood there, collected it, and walked away. And I was like, okay.
Most interesting.
I was like, okay. I mean,
but then again,
I've never seen anyone toast a bread roll.
But I saw this.
I forgot to mention that this is like a bread basket. So most times, if you want to serve bread at dinner, even in your own home as well, don't use a flat plate. Use a basket, something that has a dip inside so that you can put most of the bread in, and it's easier to pass it around. If you put it on a flat plate, there's a chance that it could fall off. So you have a dipped basket bowl to have your bread inside, and then you pass it the right way. There you are. Bon appetit.
Okay. Someone's asking here, and that's to you. He's talking about all these protocols. Is there a school for all these protocols? I mean, obviously he's enjoying this. Hinter says,
of
in
course.
Nigeria, there are schools,
Absolutely.
protocol schools around, but we try to keep it real here.
Yeah.
And, we have Janet to help us and educate you and educate us as well on how to handle these things.
Yes.
And I was thinking about the person that's toasting the bread. Probably didn't know that. I mean, you didn't really need to toast.
No, not at all.
bread roll.
And it's definitely easier to toast bread that has already been sliced for you. Even when you want to cut bread that hasn't been sliced, to toast those ones is not easy because you might not get the right size of the toast. And many times when you put it inside your toaster, you start smelling things that are burning because you haven't cut the right size. You've sliced it a little too thick and it's got stuck inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the next few minutes, we'll be doing a bit of practicals. We'll do some slicing. We'll do some picking up, and then we'll see how it will go.
And some eating.
And, some eating. I like that. Okay, so Hinter again says, another point of view only in Nigeria, bread is considered a meal. But in other parts of the world, it's always served as part of an accompaniment.
Yep.
But in Nigeria, it's a meal. I mean, not the burger, not the...
No, the whole loaf.
Just bread like is a meal. Okay, so Janet, how do we do? Do we start with the slicing of that one, or do we start with this? I think we should start with that. That's it.
Okay, great.
Oops.
Okay,
I can get there. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so
you hold,
okay,
nice.
And then we do that.
Great.
All right.
Hold the napkin,
Don't touch the bread. Not touching it.
Bread.
All right, there we go. Then can I pick it up with my hand since it's for me?
Yes.
Okay, since it's for me, I pick it up. And I come back to my seat. All right, thank you.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
So, bread basket. Nice. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Do I still need to pick?
Oh, you have, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've got our butter. We take our butter on our plates. And of course, we've all got a bread knife, which ideally should be at the table before we even sit down. Right. And of course, we just break it.
Oh, you have?
I have. Thank you.
All right. And then we do that. And some people are not too happy with us that we're not sharing. It's okay. You can have yours after the show. Nice. Neat. And then you can now basically just sit back and wait for the...
Now,
probably having conversations.
you have bread in your mouth. Somebody asks you a question. Please don't even attempt to answer until you've finished. You know, sometimes some people ask you the question again, expecting you to answer, but you just say, and give me one moment, please, and finish it. Because bread, when you open your mouth, is not a pleasant sight.
No, not at all.
So there you go. But that's why we ask you to always take bite-sized pieces. If you clog your mouth with a big chunk of bread, it's going to take you longer to even digest it. You know. So that's the idea. Bon appetit once again. Okay. But that's the whole idea. But don't forget, at any point in time, before you even start your meal, is of course to use your napkin. And food doesn't have to be ready. Once you sit at the table, always use your napkin, even if you're not ready to eat.
I forgot that bit. Next time.
All right then, Janet Pt.2, etiquette coach. Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Yes, we learn something every week, don't we?
Yeah, indeed, we did.